You're listening to The Common Sense Experience with Amir, Chuck, and Pete. Be sure to leave us a review on iTunes.
Hey man, sometimes you just gotta talk your shit. More than music. Out of this world I'm going. No, I was never a human. What type of time you on? In different zones I'm moving. Gotta be spitting the truth.
A movie yet, Amir? Because they said a few people that watched it, it was like the origin of history was off, and they got a white man saving the day at the end of the movie.
Yep, same thing. Same thing in Django. Same thing in Roots. Same thing in all the slave movies that they put out, but they don't show us the movie Uncle Tom's Cabin, or I'm pretty sure other movies that were supposed to be in production that they.
Right.
Shit. Same thing in Black Panther. We had that white, the white CIA officer. Yeah. Yep. Say it today.
You said, and it's funny though, because we gonna talk about the joint though. You said he worked for who, Chuck?
CIA.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, brother. I ain't finished it yet, Pete. I got through most of it. I got about an hour in.
Please tell me you got to the email part, nigga.
Yeah, bro.
That's wild.
That's what, and then you don't even see the lady that broke the news that they called her crazy. You don't even see her on no like news platforms anymore.
Oh no, that bitch gotta go.
Like that shit is, it's wild, man. America is sick, and we keep voting.
You know what, man? I know normally we, you know, what I mean, this is so much. Hey Chuck, you just want to go ahead and do the breakdown? Let's just get right into it. Let's get right into the shits with it.
Yeah.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah, good thing, pal.
Oh no! Oh, you want to just all right? Well, look, man, we got a lot of topics that we gonna talk about today, though, man. We gonna have some fun. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying, though, we've been doing a lot more lately, though, man. You know, I know a lot of our original joints was there's a lot of passionate though, man, but there's a lot of shit going down though with the killings of, you know what I'm saying, black people. And still doing it though, but you know what I'm saying, you know, so but we try to, you know, give out more of a lighthearted thing though, man. But on this one, man, we gotta go with the shits though on this one, man. Movie that Pete brought to our attention, man. It's a movie called Out of Shadows.
Documentary, bro. Documentary.
Yeah. And the guy, I guess, he was a stuntman.
Yep. He started off as a stuntman, then he moved up to stunt coordinator. Then he was like the stunt director, like helping. He had some levels up in Hollywood. He started out at the bottom and got to the top, and then due to an injury, he had to retire.
Yeah, and you know, and then, you know, throughout his time, he started, you know, doing things that I don't think most people know how to do. He started questioning things.
Right.
That was around him. And I don't know, Pete, man, kind of like, you know, I mean, you brought it to our attention. Kind of give a brief breakdown of the shits that we're going to be talking about, man.
Man, basically, the documentary is called Out of Shadows, man, and you can find it on YouTube. Hopefully it's still on there. I know they've been trying to scrub it off the internet as best they can, but basically talk about how the government and Hollywood, how they tie in together to make sure the everyday American people is brainwashed and believe what they want us to believe. You know what I'm saying? And for those who have a third eye and can see behind the bullshit, well, they want to make sure the people that sees the bullshit are known as crazy folks, aka conspiracy theorists. That the term conspiracy theorist was actually made up from the CIA, and the proof is in that documentary. They show proof. It's not just hearsay. The homie got proof and documents and people who had discovered this information. He's interviewed in this documentary, so it's definitely eye opening, man. And it shows you how the elite comes together with the folks of Hollywood and try to keep us at bay, keep us as robots, as zombies. And like I said, they control the narrative. They give us shit on TV. Just they control the narrative, man. they want to control the narrative and keep you blinded. And Hollywood and the government, they've been working together for years doing this shit since World War II, since Vietnam. the Vietnam War, but they can document shit all the way back to the 40s, 50s, and 30s. Man, it's crazy.
I mean, and they broke down which one that kind of caught my eye on it though, and obviously you don't talk about with the CIA and their involvement though, but what really caught me though, and we talked about it before though, but with the MK Ultra, and how they use that to, go ahead and actually literally control minds though, and it's funny though because I've always talked about it in involvement with Disney,
right?
And you look at a lot of the children that are involved with Disney, Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera. You got the one kid, Orlando Brown.
Yeah,
played on That's So Raven, fucking Raven, and all these different things though. And they've been talking about this. And Disney every year for like at least definitely the last 10 years, every year there's a pedophile ring going on in Disney and on Disney World or Disneyland, one of the two. Each year, you look it up though. So it was like I knew about it, talked about it before though, but like seeing it in the movie though, and then seeing just how deep it was and whatever though. And then you had the joint with Anton LaVey, like the Church of Satan.
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit was. What was y'all thoughts? Y'all saw the joint with him and Sammy Davis Jr.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Makes sense.
I can't. I mean, it does. Yeah, it makes sense. But I was like, "Damn, Sammy, come on, bro." But when you want to be involved in Hollywood, and he even broke down the meaning of the word Hollywood, which was like. I'm like, okay, that's what it means. But when you want to be involved in Hollywood, that's what you got to do. I mean, I'm sorry. There's not one actor. It's just my opinion. There's not one actor, I believe, who's mainstream Hollywood that hasn't done some shit to get there. Right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I mean, Denzel, he's not an exception. Your favorite actor, in my opinion, has done some shit to get there.
Yeah.
No matter who it is. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, sure. There's no reason to be sorry, man. Once you grow up, you get rid of the fantasy of who they are on that screen and then realize they're people that keep jobs. And you just think even on the lowest level what people do to keep regular jobs.
Exactly.
So, yeah, man. And what was your thoughts on the whole joint with the whistleblower Kevin Shipp, who had
I'm worried. P, I want to know what you think about this, but I'm wary of like ex FBI, ex CIA people who are willing to go to that level of exposure. Like what he did was literally put his life on the line by exposing that stuff. So I'm kind of weary. I'm not saying I don't believe it, but anybody who's ex-CIA who's willing to come on air and air dirty laundry to CIA, nah. Nah.
So what you question whether or not he's telling the truth? You question. What do you question?
Yeah, I question his authenticity. Like I question shit. Was he paid by the CIA to say this shit?
I just think because there was a guy that obviously he was with Free Ricky Ross, and I forget his name though, but he was he had gone against the CIA though. He ended up getting killed. I'll bring his name up though. This was like during like the when the drug wars was going on in the 80s.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yeah.
But I think they're at such an arrogant point as we alluded to earlier. They don't give a fuck. Go ahead and say it. Go ahead and
They don't give a fuck.
Go ahead and tell them.
For that's a good point, Amir. They don't give a fuck because it's like who's gonna believe this dude? But to not to combat what Chuck said, but who's to say this man won't get murked today? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like this documentary is fairly new, so he ain't no telling. He may disappear by next month. You know what I'm saying? We won't know, and it could be to the point where it's like Amir alluded to. We don't give a fuck. The internet is the way to get information. So I'm pretty sure people like dig into these things and look up shit. But now the CIA is like, well, unless you can prove it, they can talk all they want. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So either way it goes, it's still, at the end of the day, it's like, so the fuck what? We still running shit. We still the CIA. We still Hollywood. You know what I'm saying? And you always got to question things. You always got to do your own research. And there's a couple things I did look up. But this documentary had a lot of information, bro, that was documented. It's the word documentary. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just, I don't know, man. This one hit the net. That's why I wanted y'all boys to watch it. To me, this was different than any old normal, quote unquote, for lack of a better term, conspiracy theorist documentary. Like, homie had receipts. He had folks that was there. You know, folks that was, and I think at the end of the day, sometimes people just the people that actually are human, that have a heart, that understand. Once they get into it, it ain't for everybody, man. Some people these folks probably did get to a certain level, went to these certain parties. Man, at the end of the day, your soul can be like, yo, I can't, nah, bruh. This shit is sick. You know what I'm saying? Some people do have change of hearts. Like, some people do come to the realization, like, man, when I die, I want to, if I do have a belief system, I want to go to the greater good. So it's just I don't know, man. Some people just get tired mentally and just be like, yo, I can't keep doing this charade. Maybe that CIA dude was tired of the shits. Maybe he got paid off. Maybe we'll never see him again, man. But I cannot just ignore the information that's been given to us on this documentary. These government folks are fucking sick. These Hollywood folks are sick. Like, if you think it's okay with anything that they're doing with these kids or this devil shit, it's nasty, bro. It's nasty.
I just think that the programming, they're so confident and cocky in their programming. Like, it was joined on there. It was called Operation Mockingbird, and on one of the joints where it quoted, it said, "We'll know our disinformation program is complete when everything the American public believes is false."
Mm-hmm.
So it's like they have the mind so much that, you know, and then they'll go, "Oh, all right, okay, this guy gives his information out. One, who's going to follow you, though, and then what y'all going to do about it?"
Right.
So it's kind of like a bully. It's like, just go say, "All right, y'all take your shit. What you gonna do? What you gonna do about it?" You know what I mean? But at the same token, Chuck, to your point, though, I trust me, I absolutely understand what you mean.
Yeah.
Worked for the motherfuckers, so you obviously were involved in the evil. So it's like, well, you know, why has nothing happening to you? Why are you allowed to go ahead and give this information out, though? So, yeah.
All right. I'll pull up a stat really quick.
Okay.
So there's about 800,000 missing children a year. 800,000. That's about 2,000 a day. Why is this not a more of a national issue? Right. The coronavirus hasn't nearly killed this many people. Not even close. But this coronavirus is more of a pandemic than 800,000 missing kids. Come on, man. Yeah. And, you know, it's reporting this. ABC News is reporting this. So, you know. Again, like they said, you know, in the documentary, the media is controlled by like a small group of people.
Mm-hmm.
And Pete, you remember the one clip when the lady was saying something about it's our job to control the narrative or some shit like that?
That's our job. She said it on the low.
Yeah, that's our job. She probably didn't mean to say that shit.
Nope.
I mean, of course she meant to say it, but she didn't mean to express it, right?
Publicly.
Yeah, public exactly. She was like, yeah, that's our job. What, bitch?
Yeah.
Look at